Okay, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Then we see, wow. How was coin? Coin was fun, right? The reason we do good is you have to know how to analyze news and how it affects it. And news showed you right away. So here's the thing. And this is why so many people fail. Okay, and I got messages on this. And my messages are, you're biased, and if you're biased, you deserve to fail. Okay, what does this mean? If you have a position, let's say you have snow, and it's going down, and every day you're like, it needs to go up, it should go up. It's going down. Too bad. It's going down. That's why we play what's working. Okay? Coin. As soon as that news came out, here's the news. They said Ripple, if you sold it to accredited investors, it was a security. But if you sold it on an exchange, it wasn't. Wow. Okay. Well, the SEC is suing Coinbase. They're suing them because they sold securities on an exchange. But the judge just said it's not a security. So FTC can't sue them. That case has to go away. Now, it can get overturned. But that immediately means the lawsuit goes away, immediately means it runs to 100 plus. And we also bought Bitcoin because, MicroStrategy, because it would go too. And it ripped. And then we bought the 90s at 230. We sold them at 6. But meanwhile, while we were selling them, we bought the 100s at 1. Okay? So you sell them from 2.3 to 6. Now, you could have held them and made 19. But you sell them, and you take some of the profit. So 2.3 to 6. So you made 3.7. And you put $1 into the next one. That's if you bought the same amount. Or you can buy less or more, whatever. So you put $1 in. If it goes to 0, you made 2.6. You're happy. Meanwhile, it went 1 to 3, and we sold those. And we bought the 105s at 1. 1 to 3, sold those. The 110s. 1 to 3, sold those. Got the 115s. They were 1 to 2. We didn't sell those. And maybe they work today, maybe they go to 0. Doesn't matter. The last trade will always fail. It just will, by definition. Right? Nothing goes up forever. At some point, it always fails. Okay? And you take profit, you take profit. What a day. What a day. Unbelievable. Okay? But the news told you it was going to go up. And immediately I get a message, and I had to reanalyze it, and I look at it and said, what does this really mean? And we figured it out. But I get a message that said, well, coin is a terrible stock. I said, I don't care. I don't care that they don't take their wires in. I don't care that the company is a piece of shit. I don't care. I just care what the stock's going to do till I sell it. So I bought it, and I sold it. Why do I care what it does? Why do I care? Are you here to make money, or are you here to buy a stock and be tap it on the back, go find the CEO and go pat him on the back? Oh my God, we went through a pandemic, your stock only lost me 50%, it's okay. We don't care. We don't care if coin is shit. Or we don't care if it's great. We just care if it goes up or it goes down and we're on the right side. That's Trading 101. Microsoft. Yesterday, 343. Finally got to 343. It went over it, and then it dropped back down right at the close. But we bought the 347.50 at 40 cents. They're going to be $2 at open. They may go to 3. Another 50 cent to 3. Okay? We've said over and over and over again, needs to break 343. If it breaks 343, it can run. It's already 349. High of year is 351. In theory, if the market stays up here, why wouldn't it hit 351? That takes those 347.50s to almost $5. There'll be $4 from 50 cents. If you're a trader and you're waiting for something to happen, pretty simple. Does it happen? Who knows? But you're waiting for it to happen. So it happens, embrace it. If it doesn't, you could have easily bought the Microsoft, added a week, and you would have been good too. Tesla, $279. Got there, couldn't close over, it's trying to go. Here's what I know on Tesla. If it trades at 281 and it holds for 10 minutes, probably goes to 286 today. If it doesn't get to 281, it's going to go down. It's not rocket science. Does it break 279 or does it not? Interesting. Google. How about that, Google? 50 cents to $2. How about Shop? 50 cents to $2. Shop's trying to run today. Okay? Interesting. And then we see. Coin is straightforward. If it takes out 211 today, it's going to rocket. If it doesn't, it goes down. We don't care. We made our money. Let's see. Okay? Interesting. This is trading. The news is the news. I don't care about your take on the news. I mean, it's funny to me because the people, how do you miss coin? How do you miss it? People sending me messages that coin is a bad stock. Really, it doesn't matter. Guys, you're getting emotional. It doesn't matter if the stock is garbage. You're just buying it to make money and selling it. It doesn't matter. Peloton, one of the most garbage stocks that ever existed, went up nicely this week. If you bought options on it, it played it for 50 cents, you made a ton of money. It doesn't matter if the stock is bad. It only matters if it's going up or down. When you learn simple stuff like this, you become a good trader. Okay? Goldman Sachs got 4 messages in the last 2 days, not a lot, just 4, telling me, Goldman Sachs, we bought the top and it was garbage pick. And I just laughed. I said, JP Morgan has earnings. And the last time JP Morgan bought, I'm going to tell you the logic here. The last time JP Morgan was forced to buy Bear Stearns, they lost money. Lehman Brothers. They lost money. So do you think Jamie Dimon was going to let the government make him buy Silicon Valley Bank or this other bank, or whatever they bought, and he was going to lose money? Zero chance. He wasn't going to take that deal. He was going to tell the Fed, F off. Right? And he did. And the Fed said, oh, no, we're going to make this right for you. And if you've seen, he got a $1 billion gain from buying that bank, taking it, a distressed bank. I knew that. Jamie Dimon, for the next 50 years, or whenever as long as he's alive, is not going to let the government give him a bank that can lose money. He's not going to. He's going to have a side deal that says, if we lose money, you cover all my losses. Oh, so what was the logic? The logic was, if JP Morgan goes up, that means Goldman Sachs goes up. Now, Goldman Sachs earnings are going to be, everybody's posting this. Goldman Sachs earnings are going to be the worst they have ever been in 20 years. I'm like, why do I care? If their earnings are that bad, but JP Morgan and Citibank and everybody reports before them, it goes up before. And those options are going to be doubled today. Simple. The logic is simple. Now, does it go up after they report? Who knows? No idea. But in theory, it would. Why? Because if every bank is going up and your bank had a really bad year, doesn't your bank get better next year? So don't they guide higher? In theory. But we probably won't hold it. Why would we? You get a double. You get a double plus, you're out. You're happy. Play with profits. Look at the winners. Non-stop. Lamb Research, I see people, Lamb Research is garbage. Lamb Research is one of the best stock plays in options you will ever see in your life. There's 3 or 4 or 5 days it doesn't work, and it doesn't. But then when it works, it moves like you can't believe. Just look at the theory. As NVIDIA continues to rocket, and now Microsoft, the demand for memory is going to be 8x, 8 times how much they're selling this year. 8 times. In 2 years, every computer is going to have double the memory. The supercomputers are going to have 8 times the memory. Lamb Research, 1,000 plus. Now, maybe it goes to shit every week that you buy it. But if you buy less, you don't care. And then when it rips, you're happy. Over time, it's one of the greatest plays you'll ever see. Okay? Very straightforward. And the only people that ever get upset in life are the people that lie to themselves. If you don't lie to yourself and you buy less, and if you only want to lose $100 on Lamb Research, only put in $100. Oh, if it goes down, it didn't work this week, so put in 100 next week. Oh, now it moved from 1 to 6. Oh, it covered last week's and the weeks before. That's trading. Okay, good morning, everybody. Let's get started. SPX was up 5. I don't know what it is now. Maybe it's up more or not. We'll see. You got 54.21. 45.21, 45.52. We're going higher. We're going way higher. People don't understand. We're going way higher. You don't even comprehend how much compute power and all this stuff and tech they need. You can't even imagine. Does it do it this week? Don't know. Does it do it next week? Don't know. But over time, it's going up. The trend is up. If somebody's telling you to buy puts nonstop, just ignore them or block them. I mean, that's just ignorant. It's ignorant. Don't be ignorant. We're going up over time. Buy, get in, get out, get in, get out, like coin. Coin was 109 last night. If it gets going, it takes off. Okay, that's SPX. Downside 44.81. Avago hit 900 yesterday, dropped 20. I told you. At 920, it can drop 40. In 5 minutes, it can drop 40 points. Not there yet. Does it go? Maybe. Then we see. Okay, Avago, 903, 922. Underneath 871, the deal is supposed to be done this weekend as a gap. NVIDIA, 472, 481. Lamb Research, 644, 652. Meta, 316, 322. Underneath 301. Shopalicious, 71, 72, 74. UPST, nonstop. We bought these at 2. The 40s at 2. They're 12. Do they go to 40? Maybe, by earnings. 51, 59. Pan W, 242, 246. Snowman, 188, 192. Carvana. If it prints 41, it probably goes to 44. Coin, 109, 111 Accelerator. Adobe, 521, 526. MicroStrategy, 482. SMCI, 300, 300, 300, 309. Google, 126.60. NOW, 582,601. Amazon. 136, 139. Goldman Sachs. 136, 139. 336, 339. Microsoft. 452 accelerator. 352 accelerator. Our 349.50s are going to be $2 at the open. It's coming down a little bit here. Tesla. Does it take out 281? Enphase. 200, 209. Netflix is not on my screen, guys. Why? Because there's too many other stuff's good. Netflix is up 9. Nice. 482. Moving. Okay, that's what we know. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat. Look, even Sam can only follow 100 plus stocks. He can't follow 500. Now, he looks at 500, but he can't memorize all 500. He can memorize 100. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat.